maybe you were higher up than maybe we thought going into the week.
Right, yeah. I think we put ourselves in a good place after having a great showing in Hoover. Obviously it was in their hands now, and we just did as good as we could, and ended up working out in our favor. So happy to have some more baseball in Oxford.
I know we kind of talked to you at like an odd time because you found out like 30 minutes after. Did you think you had a chance? What was kind of your mindset after that game yesterday with regards to hosting?
I thought our team had done enough to host. Tough schedule, played in the best conference in the country, and we had a good record. Beat a lot of great teams. So I thought we did enough, but it's in their hands.
Thomas, you guys have had some high highs and low lows this year. How do you kind of center yourselves going into this tournament?
Right, I think the SEC tournament just kind of puts things in the right line for us. We can beat anybody at any time, and we just have to be consistent and believe, like Cooper and Coach B were saying yesterday, and I think we have the talent to do that.
Thomas, does how last year ended here drive you guys, motivate you?
A little bit. We have some guys back from last year, and obviously we want to put on a good show for the hometown crowd. But it'll motivate some of the older guys that played a lot last year. To not end that way again. But it's a new season, and we're just gonna have to take it step by step, and play those games one at a time.
What do you think of the teams that are coming? The names you saw come up there?
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about Jacksonville State or Illinois. I played with a few kids at Clemson. I know they always have a talented team. But really excited. Coach Boone was the strength coach at Illinois, so he knows a lot about them. But we'll get the scouting reports about them this week and get ready for them.
You guys talked about flipping a switch in Hoover. Do you think you guys played looser? Was that part of it?
Yeah, I think that tournament mindset kind of helps us. I think we always have a lot of success there. And we did play looser. Our dugout was having a little bit more fun. And, just helped us get the timely hit, the big outs when we needed it, and I think that was one thing that made us a lot better this week.
How do you kind of bring that back here and, continue that this week?
Right, just take a little bit of pressure off ourselves. We have a really talented team, and just have confidence in ourselves and not try to press too much, because we do have a lot of good arms, a lot of good hitters. Just go out there and be confident in what we have.
Going back to yesterday when you guys, I don't know if you're on the bus or wherever you are you guys refreshing the same Twitter feed we are? What's the reaction when Oxford pops up?
We were just getting on the bus from showering at Hoover High School, so I don't think everybody was quite on it yet. But Chris Gadoris, one of our ops guys, walked to the back and had his video camera out. So kind of knew something was up if he was sitting in the back videoing. But it's just a really cool moment. Everybody getting hype after the game. We're just proud of what we did in Hoover this week.
I know it's down the line, but you're matched with the Fayetteville Regional, and a lot of SEC teams are matched with SEC teams. What are your thoughts about that? Just if you do get there, being faced with Arkansas.
Yeah, I know. I think they said it in the selection show. If it does happen to end up that way, I think there'd be a lot of people in Fayetteville. It would definitely be a cool atmosphere to play in, but we got to take it one game at a time and just get ready for Jacksonville State.
You may not have even thought about it, but Ryan missed senior day weekend because he was sick. Now he gets to play a couple games back here. Have you thought about that at all?
Yeah, we saw that, I think on Twitter last night. That was pretty cool that Ryan gets to come back. Swayze's a special place, and I'd hate for somebody to not be able to get their last moments there. So glad he gets to play here a few more times.
Thanks, man.